Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if it's your first time here. My name is Ella and this channel is all about spirituality, manifestation, mindset, and aligned business. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to brand yourself as a spiritual entrepreneur and light worker. If you've got amazing gifts, services, and light work that you want to share with the world but have no idea how to present yourself as a brand and attract in soulmate clients, then just keep on watching. First of all, what is a brand? A brand is the way that a consumer identifies and has an experience with a business and their products and services. You probably interact with about a dozen brands on a daily basis, and you know some of the big ones such as Apple and Nike. And when I say the brand Apple, you're likely to think of words such as innovations, sleek, iPhones, and when I say the brand Nike, you're likely to think about hashtag just do it, and probably quality athletic wear. Now, with brand names, we associate certain characteristics and expectations, and this helps us make our purchasing decisions. So you may be thinking, why exactly should I be creating a brand for myself? Well, I'm glad you asked because I have the answers for that. First of all, when you create a brand for yourself, you differentiate yourself versus everyone else out there who's doing something similar to you, or perhaps basically the exact same thing. You are branding yourself and what you're offering as a unique experience and as a unique way of serving your soulmate clients and customers. And second of all, you create what is known as the know, like, and trust factor when you create a brand out of yourself. Knowing is basically having your soulmate clients know who you are, know what you stand for, and know how you can help them. Liking is basically whether or not they like you and creating that personable connection with your soulmate clients and customers. And trust is ultimately whether or not they trust you enough to give them the transformation that they're looking for. And when you can gain their trust, that is when they will decide to purchase from you and to invest in you. So let's jump into some of the key tips that I have for you today on how to brand yourself as a spiritual entrepreneur and lightworker. Number 1, know your purpose and the story behind it. How you define your purpose and what sparked your purpose are going to be key differentiators in what you're doing versus everyone else out there who may be doing something similar. So really asking yourself, what is the bigger purpose that I want to achieve with the work that I am doing? What is the mark that I want to leave behind? And why do I want to do this? Now, when you're considering your why, it's very important to go beyond the surface level why. So the surface level why may be I want to help people, I want to impact people, I want to make more money, I want to have more freedom. But why exactly do you want to do that? Really challenging yourself to go down multiple layers of why. Every single time you have an answer, ask yourself, well, why do I want to do that? Well, why is that true? Going down layer by layer until you really find that deep-rooted cause, that spark for your purpose. This is going to be a huge part in defining your transformational story and your unique story that will attract in your soulmate clients and customers. Because that is the truth, is that we each have our unique story of transformation, of what sparked our purpose to show up and to help other people. And not only is your story going to inspire other people and attract in your soulmate clients and customers, but most importantly, your transformation story is also going to heal the people that you are setting out to help. Number 2, deeply understand the soulmate clients and customers that you want to serve. You are not meant for everyone, and that is absolutely okay. In fact, it's what we want, because when you appeal to everyone, you're not going to appeal to anyone at all. So here, it's about getting clear and specific about who exactly do you want to be serving through your brand. So starting first with the surface level questions, such as the demographics, the gender of the people you want to be serving, their ages, where do they live, their interests, but then going deeper into really understanding the psychology of your soulmate clients and customers. So things such as, what are the problems they are currently struggling with? How are these problems illustrated in their lives? What do they desire to have, or where do they desire to be instead? What is that transformation that they're looking for? And then fourth of all, what are the fears and beliefs they are holding on to? So these questions will really allow you to understand the psychology and what's going on inside the mind of your soulmate clients and customers, and exactly what they're looking for in working with a brand like yours. Now, this is important because in having this understanding and knowing the language that your soulmate clients and customers use, you can use the same language when you are speaking from your brand to attract in the right types of people for the services that you offer. Number 3, clarify what you do and what transformation your light work provides. So here, it's about getting clear exactly how does your brand serve your soulmate clients and customers. The first part is to take inventory of your current skills and experiences that you've gathered up until this point. Now, when you're taking this inventory, it's important to note that yes, qualifications and certifications are great, but you also have a lot of work and life experiences that that cannot be summarized in just a certification. So be sure to take these into account as well. There is no box that you need to fit into. Now, a lot of the times in branding in business, you may have heard that you need to select one niche, have one focus, and just do this one thing. However, we are shifting towards a higher vibrational paradigm in business and in life, where it's not so much about doing one thing, but it's about understanding what is that ultimate transformation that you're creating for your soulmate clients and customers. So to give you an example, perhaps you are a life coach, a Reiki master, and a yoga teacher. There is no rule saying that you need to choose one of these things and just do this one thing. Instead, think about what is that ultimate transformation that you want to be creating, and how can you blend the three things that you're really good at to create your unique approach, your unique methodology to create that transformation. That is where the magic is, and that is how you are going to differentiate your brand versus everyone else. Number 4, become your biggest fan. Becoming your biggest fan and fueling your brand with deep belief and certainty is going to be so important, especially in the beginning stages, for inspiring people to believe in your brand. Really own the special parts of you, the unique aspects of who you are, the things that make you stand out, because these are going to be the very things that attract in your soulmate clients and customers. Remember, when your soulmate clients and customers invest in your products and your services, they're not just investing in what you have to offer, but they're investing in you as a person. So really celebrate your greatness. Have that deep belief and certainty in what you're offering, because that will make you magnetic in attracting in your soulmate clients and customers. Number 5, define the experience that your brand provides and commit to going above and beyond. So really getting clear about what is that experience that you want to create for your soulmate clients and customers, and how do we experience anything in our lives? Through our 5 senses. So understanding, what do you want your soulmate clients and customers to see, hear, feel, smell, and taste, if smell and taste are relevant, when they come in contact with your brand. So for example, they may see proof that it is possible for them to live their best life. And how do you reflect that to them? Perhaps through transformational stories. So your transformational story and the transformational stories of people who you've helped. And what would they hear? Maybe it's words of encouragement. So how can you let them hear that? Maybe it's through motivational video clips that you create. And how do you want them to feel? Maybe it's that you want them to feel peaceful yet empowered. How can you reflect that in your brand's color scheme? So really getting clear about what is that experience that you want to be creating, and doing all of those things that is going to reflect that experience. The last part here is really committing to going above and beyond and being willing to go that extra mile for your soulmate clients and customers to make their experience with your brand even better than expected. So you want to ask yourself 4 important questions. The first one is, how can you deliver extra value? The second one is, how can you make things even easier for your soulmate clients? The third one is, how can you show them that you really care? And the fourth one is, how can you make them feel extra good? When you answer these questions and take the actions accordingly to serve your soulmate clients and customers at that next level, just know that by universal law, the more love that you give, the more abundance that you give out, the more you are going to get back. So I hope that these branding tips on how to brand yourself as a spiritual entrepreneur and light worker has been helpful for you. If you enjoyed them, then be sure to give this video a thumbs up and let me know below in the comments which tip you love the most and that you are going to focus on first. If you're interested in joining a community of badass lightworkers just like yourself who are committed to up-leveling the world, then be sure to head on over to the link in my description box to check out my Facebook group, the Badass Lightworker Tribe. This is a high-vibe community where we chat all about spirituality, manifestation, mindset, and aligned business. And it would be an absolute pleasure to have you join us. So that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I can't wait to catch you in my next video.